Hello there everybody, how's it going? I am Boy, I'm doing the Legends commentary today. Today I am playing as Nautilus in the jungle. Let's take a look at the teams here. We have Nautilus Jungle, Malzahar, Mid, Aatrox, Tap, Caitlyn AD Carry, the Silver Smurfers, Thrush Support, they have Vigar Mid, Meme Girls, Gragas Jungle, Graves Top, Main AD Carry, and don't, no. And Zillion in the support. I'm sorry, my recounting of the teams is not as it used to be. Oh my god, fine, we'll do a little bit of dancing if we must. I mean, it's Malzahar, and Malzahar is like one of the best dances in the game, so you can't really tell him, like, no. That's just the way it is. Also, Nautilus, pretty flippin' awesome skin, I'm gonna say. I just got from the chest, from like a chest thing, even though I have Astronauts, so I was like, you know what, I don't play League much anyway, and this is a cheap one to make. I'm just gonna make it because honestly it's a pretty fantastic skin, and the fact that it costs $750, even though it has new effects, like the W has like new shield effects and the glow comes from like the mask instead. It's like you would think that this would be a regular price skin, but for some reason it costs less. At least I think it costs less. If I'm wrong, then I apologize for being a dingus, but yeah. I'm sure that all like his water effects and stuff are the same, but still, you know, it's nice that they're a little bit generous in that regard. Granted, at the same time, there's some 1/350 skins that probably should be $9.75 and vice versa, but for the most part, it's probably fine. Hopefully my frame rate stays stable because it was being finicky earlier, but as we all know, it's a problem I've been dealing with, but it should be fine. Should be fine. Let's not jinx it or anything. I like just crying faces, the club name, and they had to put the slash to ensure it would fit. So pretty much all of our lanes are probably gonna have a difficult time. Let's just make sure we're in the free here. I mean, it's unlikely Gragas is gonna invade, but whenever I play Nautilus, it seems like people just are obsessed with invading me regardless. So I just want to make absolutely sure that I'm safe. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to end up dying and then regretting my words, because that would just be unfortunate. I wouldn't do. I don't think anybody would be happy about that, aside from maybe the person that slayed me. They would probably be okay with the situation, I would think. I think Gragas ganked. I actually should gank the bottom lane, but I might as well gank the top lane first, because I can maybe assist this Aatrox. Oh, he's going all in. He is going all in, and he does have the passive, so this should be a potential successful. Nope, it's not going to be successful. Let's just bail. I couldn't really... Oh, Jesus. Are you okay? Okay, he's good. He's good. The reason I didn't really want to go super far in on that is because, one, early game Aatrox does, like, no damage, and he kind of tried going all in, and I didn't really think that was a good idea. Okay, at least he wasn't trying to blame me. We'll just put a little bit of a face there. Because why the heck not? And nothing really here is really going to assist me. I guess I'll just go for... Actually, no, we should go for Hunter's Potion as a priority over the Hunter's Mache. So let's do that. Because Nautilus's sustain isn't amazing. But I think... No, I can't. That's a little bit more. And Aatrox teleported back and got a kill. That's a really unexpected course of events. And I'm very happy to hear it. What the heck is their name? Fresh Prince 420. We need to have a talk about your username, good sir or madam, because that's just out of control. Let's throw a gank in the bottom lane. But yeah, I didn't go as aggressive as Nautilus because, one, early game Aatrox generally not good, and two, the fact that there were minions in the way of my hook. So just a little bit of clarification there. And we will be on our way in the bottom lane, though I don't know if this is really going to result in good things, but we're down here. We are down here, so we can try, and there is the hook and the stun. Won't really result in anything, but that's okay. And with a shield, so this bomb doesn't do anything. So our bottom lane didn't lose anything from that gank, but they didn't really gain much either. It was honestly mostly just... Oh, actually, no, wait. Thresh wasted flash. Which honestly, I don't know why he did that. Because they probably had flash. Like, that was a situation where you just shouldn't flash, because the situation wasn't really good enough to warrant going for something that big, if that makes sense. Hold on, I'm wording that correctly. It wasn't like a likely enough positive outcome to warrant using flash, and that's why I generally try to save flash a lot, because If it's, you know, you shouldn't just use flash so, because, you know, a situation might arise where you really do need flash, and yeah, I'm wording this terribly, but I've been under stress, so maybe that's why. I'm sorry. and no, it's fine, I'm not, like, diagnosed with cancer. That'd be flippin' awful. I mean, hearts go out to everyone with there. Okay, what am I talking about? Let's go top. Maybe. Okay, this is probably gonna work for him. Yep. Barely. Extremely barely. But it was still a success, and that's good. Did they take my raptors? Who flippin' takes the raptors? No. Who in the world? And they took the Rift Scuttler as well. Oh my god, I just want gold. That's all I want. Alright, well that's fine, that's fine. We'll just head over and get these Krugs then. That's fine, not complicated, man. I can understand when I'm not wanted in my lanes, and it's a perfectly nice situation. Yeah, Malzahar actually, I might as well just go for... Really, Gragas? Is this what you're gonna do? I might as well go back at this point, because there's literally nothing I can do now. There's quite literally nothing I as a jungler can do right now. All the lanes are pushed. Oh, well, there's the raptors, but oh well. I guess we'll just grab this one, because even though I have a bunch of stuns and slows already, you know, it's probably still better than, like, I don't know, actually maybe skirmishers would be good because they would do less damage to me. Because I had the slow wouldn't be entirely necessary because of the E. I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe. Now I'm starting to regret my decision and thinking that skirmishers actually would have been better. I don't know for sure though. Let's go get our blue buff. Malzahar, he could use it. You're not wrong. He, okay. Well, this is, an interesting situation. Everyone is aware of this Gragas' location. The question is of whether he will be able to do much about it, so let's go and smite him, and we got the stun off. I don't know if it's necessarily going to matter, but... alright, I think that's going to be the end of that. Yeah, it's going to be the end of that. Alright, that was a kind of expected situation, I suppose. And I guess Gragas is lane swapping? Or he's just showing up mid. Is he just showing up mid? Hopefully, Malzahar's okay. His mana situation's not exactly amazing. He could come get this blue if he wants. I trust the Malzahar enough to where he probably needs this a lot more than I do. So yeah, let's just go ahead and kind of whop it a few times, and that should be good. There we go. He should have a lot less mana problems now, because even though I'll definitely have mana problems without that blue, or because I'm giving that blue off relatively early, I'm not feeling good about this bot lane. I feel like our team's going to get engaged on here, and I'm really worried about it. Okay, they're not going to die horribly. Really seemed like they were going to, but they're not. But yeah, Hunter's Potion should, plus the Mana Magician from the Stalker's Blade, should be enough to keep me coming afloat. Nautilus isn't that bad on when it comes to mana usage. Honestly, it's a very pleasant surprise to see Aatrox top doing well, because I, like, never see Aatrox tops, that's kind of a tongue twister in a sense. I almost never see Aatrox tops actually perform very well. They usually don't do that well, and it's kind of, I mean, when you play Aatrox top, you're pretty much signing yourself up for likely a hard game. But, you know, when the Aatroxes do pull through, it's very nice to hear. So I'm very behind on levels. I'm, like, really behind on levels because of the fact that Gragas took my Krugs and whatnot. But that's okay. We can maybe get something with this gank here. So let's just go ahead and kind of wait for the dash. There we go. And now we can maybe use the anchor. It was a bit late, but I really wanted to try to wait for... Okay, well, there's the flash anyway. Oh, Jimmy Christmas. Oh, goodness me. I'm so dead. There was nothing I could have done there. Yeah. That was the worst possible time for a counter gank, and it's one of those situations where it's my bad, didn't see the ping. Oh, well. It's okay. Gragas coming was awful. It was just a really awful situation. See, this is what I was definitely expecting. I could just tell that this bot lane was going to eventually die horribly. I mean, it's Caitlyn Thresh, which in itself is an awful thing. He actually was going to pick Draven, and then he switched to Caitlyn at the last second, which I don't know why he did that, but, you know, that's fine. Maybe I should try focusing ganks on, like, Malzahar, but It's proven to be difficult. I'm so behind. I'm desperately trying to find an opportunity for a gank, but bottom lane is just ridiculously weak. But maybe I can try to throw a gank in their direction anyway. I don't know. I can try to just focus more effort on getting our Aatrox fed because he's already fed. They have Mountain Drake, okay. So not exactly a super important Drake, but important enough. Come bot. Sorry, Caps. Well, I guess that gives me the incentive I need. Lacking Sums and ult. Well, the ult will be up by the time I do gank, but I can try. And honestly, now might be a decent time for a lane gank, but they're gonna have to push a little bit more. And I don't know if they're gonna be able to really push quickly enough. And I might be waiting there for a while, so I don't know. Okay, it looks like the Aatrox will be getting out of the situation fine. We can maybe throw a gank on the Vigar. Gragas is top. That means we could do the dragon, yes. Let's just go ahead and say we're on our way. And use the depth charge. And that will be... Oh, there's the Sting. And there's the Anchor. And I don't know if we're going to be doing enough damage here. We're not going to be doing enough damage. Well, Malzahar did go... Oh, up frames? Alright, I was prepared to restart the... Okay, that was weird. That was very, very weird. Are we doing the dragon? I think we are. I'm guessing because Vigar went back and Gragas isn't on... Oh, we see Gragas. But I don't think he knows of what we're actually doing. In fact, I don't think anybody's quite aware of what we're doing, even though our bottom just disappeared into the river randomly, but they probably didn't actually see it, so that's very good for us. I don't think a gank's gonna work considering we just made it obvious what we just did. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna result in much here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be just fine. I might restart the video thing here. Hold on. Are the Saiyans right? The Saiyans are not right. Hold on 1 second. Alright, we have returned. It should be good now. I was pretty much recording at the wrong frame rate. Also, I got the... Oh, wait, no, I didn't get... I thought I got the glitch where my camera would refuse to unfreeze. But we do not have to deal with that. Alright. Anyways, now that nonsense is over with, we will attempt to maybe steal some of Gragas' nonsense while he is located in the top lane. I would love to throw some ganks out in the Malzahar's direction, but of course we cannot really do that. And Fraps is still having a little bit of an issue. That's not that bad. Caitlyn is in an unknown location. That's fine. We'll make do. And we will go get this speed buff for the Malzahar because once again, I think he should get it over me. Unless he doesn't want it. Does he not want it? I'm unsure if this man doesn't want it. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, I was gonna say, is this guy just a Malzahar just refused to have his blue buff? Because that's a very interesting to do. And make sure you don't actually steal with an auto. His massive amount of voidlings. The voidlings look different. What the heck? They are like kind of white and purple on the inside. That's pretty funky. Alright. And bottom lane's an unknown location. That's what I'm talking about. Every time I feel like I can gank bot, their bot lane's just not there. Which is upsetting to deal with, but at the end of the day, it's the way of life. It's the way of life, and I wish it wasn't. Okay. We're going to gank probably top lane again here once we secure ourselves this red buff. Not exactly super useful on Nautilus, but useful enough to warrant taking it, obviously. 1, 2 more autos. There we go. And maybe a kill for the Malzahar. Barely not, though. What a shame. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, dang it. It is warded. And, alright. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Oh, Jesus. I was trying desperately to resist having used my flash. Oh, geez. Hitboxes. Hitboxes. Okay. I might have still been able to get away without having to use my flash, but I really didn't want to take the chance. So, are they a duo? I mean, it's possible. It is possible. There's the stun off. He got the flashing out. Well, at least we burned a summoner. Granted, I had to burn one too. Pretty wild situation in general. What are you gonna do? I guess I should have figured that Gragas, or the great Gragas, was in the bush and camping. And the fact that, yeah, they very well could be duo. Wait, actually there's an easy way to tell now. Yep, they're in the same club. If they're in the same club, that's a pretty likely. That's usually means it's likely they're in the same thing. So what am I gonna build first? Good question. Sunfire is an option, but of course with the immolation from Cyril, it's not as amazing. Randuin's is always okay, but you have to keep in mind how much Randuin's. I mean, it's even good even if you're not blocking the crit with the passive, but usually I would prefer to go something else. I could just go Warmogs, but I prefer to get that as a third item so I can actually get Warmogs hard immediately with the item. Can lane gank maybe. Maybe we can try lane ganking. Malzahar looks like he's going to be showing up, so why the heck not? Maybe Deadman's playing as well. I think Deadman's played a Righteous Glory. Alright, Oh, this looks good. This looks good. There's the Chrono Shift. I don't know if it's gonna really mean we're good yet. Oh, they're all so low. They're all so low. Hop, it's good. It's good. Vygar's MIA, and it's way too risky to dive. Even though they're low, they're not low enough, which is pretty much all the reasoning you need. And Neomai. And yeah, Malzahar got greedy with the recalls. So that's pretty much entirely his fault, but oh god, why aren't you guys? Are you freaking kidding me? We were doing so well. It was such a successful situation, and then you all blew it. Oh god. Like, that's just why. It's like they should have just ran, and then they just didn't. And that's just, no one likes that. Nobody likes that. Oh well, nothing can be done about it now, so we'll just try to move on and not make the same mistake in the future. I like Moby Boots, but with the fact that is Ninja Tab is still worth it. They have a lot of mixed damage and just a lot of mixed damage. Tenacity, they're all useful, but I can't sit here thinking about it, so we're just gonna go Moby Boots to help with our ganking ways, and hopefully it's the right decision. So Fed Vein, obviously really troublesome. Good news is when Graves and Gragas don't go behind, they're usually not that useful, but I can just tell that this Gragas and Graves are, know relatively well what they're doing, so that kind of doesn't apply here, which sounds weird. It's like, well, they're not objectively, oh jeez. Good teleport. Will it be enough? I don't know. I think it will be. Is that in right every time with this god dang Gragas? I hate it. I hate it. Huh. I mean, arguably kill steal, but Caitlyn needs those kills, so that's fine. We'll secure ourselves another dragon, which I do not have smite for, but they don't have a way to steal it, so I'm pretty confident we're fine here. Let's just make sure that they can't get it. There we go. Fantastic. I don't know how Caitlyn got the kill credit there, but that's fine. And Thresh is doing something here. I'm not sure as to what, but it is something. Well, we hit the ledge. Not going to result in much else there. And we should probably leave before our team makes horrible mistakes again, because we have a Graves, and just overall, we should just stop before we make the same mistake we made last time, which, if you don't recall, it was pretty not good how it turned out last time. So Kenny rushed Ruins. I don't know if that's good. I think it sounds bad though, which, again, I don't know if it's good or not. It just sounds bad. Ruins is that item that it seems like you should never rush it. Like, I understand building it second, but never first. Never first. I feel like there's no way in heck for me to defend this, maybe. We can stun this guy and kind of... His ult followed me. His ult followed me! Alright. I figured because I wasn't AP, wouldn't do that much damage. Turns out I was wrong. Which this is gonna sound silly, but I honestly think Vygar's ult should maybe be nerfed against like non-AP people, so we can't do that to tanks. Because I feel like that's, who am I kidding? I mean, I'm saying that as someone who likes Vygar, but I'm probably only saying that because I died to him. That was just a really frustrating death. Oh well. let's just, I guess we're going Dead Man's Plate or Randuin's. I can go either with what I'm building. Though I got one too many cloth armor, but not necessarily the end of the world. I just got a Twitter message, so it's blocking the right half of the screen because that's what Twitter does. Okay, we're good. You know, it's like, you know what? Even though you turn Do Not Disturb on Skype and everything off, even though you never get message, the one thing that also never happens even rarer, Twitter messages you're gonna get while recording as well. That's just magical. That's just absolutely magical. All right. Anyways, let's continue our escapades and doing this Garden Wolf. I apologize that I'm not doing spectacularly. I'm not getting like a bunch of kills or anything, but at the end of the day, I can't only show me doing amazingly, because at the end of the day, games happen where it's hard to do a whole lot. And it's a shame that that's the way things are, but that's the way things are. So, he's not camping here, is he? Where the heck did he go? He went that way that quickly? This man's so speedy. And the mid lane's suddenly gone, so I should probably take a very roundabout way to get back to the mid lane. I am still really behind levels, which is still disappointing. Trying my best to catch up, but I desperately need to like make ganks happen to have any chance here. I don't know how our bot lane didn't like see that was a you know, kind of a setup, but oh well. What are you gonna do? I mean, we have the two mountain drakes. I don't know if that really means anything, but it's fine, I guess. Malzahar's definitely dead. I don't think there's anything we can do to save him. Unless he just like kills the Zillion. Alright, well, we killed the Zillion at least, so that's pretty good for us. Oh, there's a flipping ward here. Okay, we do not want to challenge her. I've played enough fighting games to know when to challenge and when not to challenge. Yeah, that's right. You bet I just did that. Okay, she got auto off. She wins the trade. What a flippin' shame. Well, Aatrox is the most fed person on our team and has the majority of the kills on the team. I don't know if that's enough. Oh god, Vigar's fed now. No. How was the Vigar fed? We were supposed to avoid the fed Vigar, and it just happened anyway. The disappointment is real. I desperately need to farm, but people are taking my farm. Mainly hit level 11 because second level ulti, but like still okay. Yeah, you just go all in, Aatrox, and I'll assist you in every possible way that I can. He should be fine, but just in case he isn't, we'll stay on the other side because I was pretty much expecting that he was gonna do that. And Smite, because we're probably gonna want to go to the mid lane soon after we kill this ancient Krug, smack that guy upside the head, go back over to the Raptors. And take a look-see on... Hello Raptors. Okay, how are you doing? My commentary sludge right now, which is... I don't know if that's an actual saying, probably isn't, but with my commentary sludge, that means it's hard to come up with things to speak about. And I like to think I'm pretty decent at doing that, but at the moment, not a whole lot's happening. I'm constantly get worried about our bot lane, which... I don't mean to be rude, but... they don't seem to be that competent. I mean, the Caitlyn's die a lot, but in general, they seem to have a problem knowing when to just back off, which, I mean, granted, I've made some mistakes relating to that as well, but still. I don't know if we can dive Vigar without Depth Charge. If I had Depth Charge, I'd maybe feel comfortable about, but we also don't know where Gragas is, which is a problem. And Ocean Drake is fairly useful. If it was Cloud, I wouldn't care less about it, but I mean, they're all useful to some extent. Kill Vigar, then Vayne. Really? I mean, Vigar's like, once you... I mean, if you can kill Vigar before he uses all his burst, then yes. But I feel like Vayne should be the priority if Vigar has already used his burst. But if Vigar's already used his burst on the right target, then the fight's probably theirs to begin with. So I don't know. Alright, let's maybe get this blue buff while we wait for our team to do their thing. Alright, maybe wait for, maybe, okay, yeah, we can let him get this. Just go ahead and, yeah, there we go, okay, you got the blue buff. Well, we're sacrificing a turret for an Ocean Drake, which in my opinion is a very not good trade, actually. But it's what we're doing, and I know we have no teleport up, so not a whole lot can really be done here. And we're not going to be fine, that's okay. So Graves will continue his onslaught. Malzahar's getting really strong as time goes on here, but will it be enough is the great question here. Will it be enough? I couldn't honestly tell you myself. apparently Aatrox is choosing to fight said Graves, which I am assuming he will win, and even if he doesn't win, we will stun him to make sure that he does win, and that will be a... I was going to smack him to get the kill. I wasn't able to smack him anymore. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Caitlyn wants the red buff. Well, I would deny it to her because he's not doing very well, but at the end of the day, I'm flipping Nautilus, so I don't think I can deny Caitlyn red buff when I'm Nautilus, even if she's behind. What are you gonna do? Alright, what's going on over here? Anything going on over here? Well, we have a Miz. We can do a little bit of a dance here. What happens if I laugh? I mean, the Astronaut skin still, you know, factually better because when you laugh, you get just like the chibi eyes. But yeah. Okay, Deadman's played soon. We can also get random wins. They honestly, just because Vayne can crit, I'm thinking random wins is better because Deadman's like pretty much goes entirely around the passive. As for why you would get it over Randomwins, and since the ganking phase is mostly over, I'm pretty sure Randomwins is better because Randomwins also gives more armor. Yeah, it also just gives 10 more armor and the attack speed thing. So we should probably just go ahead. Plus, heck, we can build it now, while we can't build that in the plate now because we got the extra cloth armor. So we got this. Next, I'm thinking Banshees or Warmogs. Probably going to go Banshees and into Warmogs, and my logic is because I really need that protection against stuff like the stun and the Vayne Condemn, because it could very well result in a situation where I can still anchor someone, because Vayne can condemn Nautilus while he's anchoring towards them, and it would condemn me away, which is arguably a silly interaction, but at the end of the day, it's the interaction, and I know of it, so I should work around it. I mean, it's unlikely a situation like that will arise, but still. And thankfully, they are able to finish off the Graves. Are they actually considering doing Baron here? They are actually doing it, which makes perfect sense considering it's Vayne, so... I don't know why I'm surprised, honestly, but, you know, whatever. That's fine and dandy. Okay. Not the end of the world. I have Hunter's Potions after all. Let's walk over to this side of Rift Sculptor so it doesn't get scared and walk over to them. And we'll grab it very easily. I'm still happy we have a fed Aatrox. It's just so rare. It's nice to see champions that are like regarded to be just generally not that great and see them perform well. Alright, well, I would like to tank it, but I guess just no one's gonna tank it, which is fine. And then we'll anchor out so we don't take more unnecessary damage. And the Zillion makes diving just so tricky. I'm honestly not entirely sure why no one plays Zillion, because he does good damage. Oh, Caitlyn, buddy, why'd you do it, man? Why'd you do it? Alright, just do our best to stun as much people as possible. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try our best. And oh, geez, my health. Okay, okay, I'm surprised. I don't know how Malzahar didn't die, honestly, but Zillion uses ultimate, and we still came out relatively well there, so it's not that bad. And no, a dive would not end well. We don't have any ults up, so we should probably just forget about this course of action. Or we can see a Graves Randy, and that's also a possibility, who will likely kill himself. Well, that was a really wasted exhaust there. I like that a lot. Yeah, you're all still really low. You are all still really low. If only I did any damage at all, I would go so ham on them. But that's just not a possibility now, is it? Alright, we're 1, 2, and 3. And it's 30 minutes into the game. I mean, in a sense, it's kind of like how pro games turn out, which may sound like a super backseat, but I mean, look at it. Everyone's assists are pretty low except for Zillion's. Zillion's and like the supports. A lot of people, just in general, a very low kill game if you consider like general non-pro status. Just not a whole lot of kills happening, and kind of results in me not being able to do a whole lot in general. But oh well. Ooh. It should shoot back up to 60. Not that it matters visually speaking. There we go. Okay, anyways. Malzar's game is blue. Once again, standard part of the course. Next dragon is mountain, so we can get a third mountain drake. Which means, I'm guessing we would just actually decimate turrets and everything they stand for. Yeah, 30% damage, 30% true damage to structures is pretty wild. But if we can, it'd be nice if we can catch someone out before doing the dragon. Stopping Graves TP up. Alright, good to know. Because Graves has kind of just been doing his own thing for a while. Very good key poke. Yeah, I probably want to fight them in the minions. I'm assuming Aatrox is going to be fine here in the overall. Oh, the Ignite. He's just healing off of minions, and it didn't actually work. Interesting. 2 and 6 Graves was able to win, and because of that, we cannot get this Mountain Drake. And that's a shame. Well, it's suicide to try to take it, so we'll just, oh, good God. Apparently Graves is giving our team a really hard time. Alright, well, they can't get Baron or anything off of that. So, not really that bad. Let's just slowly walk away. I've still never had a problem with New Graves. A lot of people seem to have problems with him, but I've never had a problem with the New Graves. I honestly don't find that hard to deal with. Also, I just noticed Caitlyn's into her third core item. It doesn't have level 2 boots or lifesteal, which, generally, my point of view, your third item at the latest should have lifesteal. Generally, your second, if possible. That's what I think, because lifesteal is just so important as an AD carry. So, I mean, it seems a lot to go for their third, but Justice is a level 1 boots, which I can understand because she doesn't really need a whole lot of moon speed as Caitlyn, but Berserker's Greaves are still, you know, just level 2 moon speed users. But hey, it's not the end of the world. Level start level bar anchor. At least we finally caught up in like levels and just strength in general. We're not like a super weak Nautilus anymore. We're actually a pretty tanky individual. And when we get Banshees, we'll be even more of a force to be reckoned with. Is Baron up? Well, it's up obviously, but are they doing it? Is the question. I'm not sure. I don't think they are. Seems unlikely. They actually are camping there. God dang it, they were being patient. And I got stunned, and yep, they had auto-followed me. Oh god, guys, don't. Oh god, they're fighting. Wait, Graves isn't in the fight, so it might actually work. Okay, there's the ulti, and there's the very good Malzahar ulti. This fight actually turned out to go very splendidly by the looks of things, and that will be the end of the fight. Graves will be able to get the bottom turret, but we should be able to get a Baron out of it as well, as long as Caitlyn plays carefully, because she does not, again, have lifesteal. Well then, that's pretty wild. Will I be up quickly enough? I think Baron Recall will get them before I can stop the Graves. This is a very interesting game. 1, 3, and 4, but still proving to do relatively good things. Yeah, okay, there goes the Malzahar. Wait a little bit for our Banshees. And we will go Warmugs as our next item, and as our last item we can go... Maybe Righteous Glory. Maybe I can go Righteous Glory beforehand. Both are very possible. Whoa, you chill out. You chill out. I find it funny how that works. So usually whenever my recording program freaks out, I just stand still and it's fine. It makes no sense. But it's how things work sometimes. That's an interesting place for war. I don't think I'm able to even kill them in time. Well, this is what I get for jinxing myself and talking about the frame rate issues, because I'm just going to go ahead and go again. Goes to show what professional video we're watching here. We want to push the mid lane? We can choose to push the mid lane if you want. If I could just stop lagging, that would be fantastic. You okay there, Gragas? I hope you are. If you're not, then we're going to have a very serious talk about your dental hygiene. Alright, good poke from the Malzahar. Although that was just really tanky in general. Like pretty much all of his core items, no, actually, yeah, straight up all of his core items have health, which is pretty good. I'm also happy that Caitlyn's actually strong now, and she does have lifesteal as well, so, you know, just the Vampiric Scepter is honestly enough to solve the issue here. Yeah, I feel like this lady being alone is a slight issue. And we're going to try our best to get her. Oh, the hitbox! The hitbox, come on. Just get her, team. Just get her. Finish her off. Oh, good. Good. Wait. Everyone else died horribly. Well, I really thought they had the situation under control. Clearly, I was wrong. Clearly, I was very, very wrong. So, how are we gonna go about this? Are we gonna fight them? I don't know. Hunter's Potion is proccing. We do... Okay, let's not make a silly mistake and let Gragas deproc our mobies. I don't know entirely what happened, because I thought for sure that, you know, our team had the rest of them unlocked, because the Vein, which I thought was like all their damage, was taken out of the equation. But turns out our team still definitely died, which is very unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? That's fine. I don't think I'm actually in deep end now. I just thought I would say that. Alright. I still think I'm gonna go Warmogs next, because they just have so much mixed damage and the Warmogs are so useful. So that's our next goal. But we can't really buy a whole lot for it right now, so that's fine. Wait, what's the next Drake? Oh, Elder. Yeah, definitely don't want them to get Elder. That would be really bad. Which I'm pretty sure that's an obvious thing, but yeah, we should avoid letting them get that if at all possible. And get rid of this ward while we're at it. So they can't see where we are entirely. We do have our motives going to get, and there goes the Vigar snare, but we really want to avoid proccing our Banshees before a fight ensues, if a fight ensues, because having your Banshees up when like a fight's already engaged makes it a lot more difficult for you to be dealt with as a tank in general. Alright, there's the Vigar W. Yeah, okay, Aatrox has his sights set on the prize. So let's just we should probably bail, and our team is just refusing to bail. So oh. Okay, I'm not even sure like what's happening anymore. Okay, just back off, team. Back off. Alright, Cannon's keeping the Elder Dragon procced here, so it's not the end of the world. Oh god, Aatrox. Don't die, man. Oh god, things aren't going too well for him by the looks of things. And it looks like we are maybe trying to go for this after all. Oh, goodness me. This is a lot of pressure on me because it's Gragas who can go over the wall. How much does it do? 850. 850. We can't let him get this. If our team needs to do the thing where we just like stop attacking the dragon. And alright, we got it. Okay, good. That is very good indeed. And if we could just okay, never mind. I guess we don't need to. Alright, well that's the Elder Dragon. Obviously a very useful thing indeed. And wait, what happened with Aatrox? Well, I guess they just didn't kill each other. That's fine, I guess. Not bad, but not good either. I can be able to get her in time. I can hold though. That's good, and I could probably head down bot with the rest of my team to try to accomplish some great objectives here. What do we have going on down? Okay. There's a Vayne, there's a Vigar, and many other great individuals who are... Okay. Maybe... Probably can't siege it. Okay, Caitlyn. Alright, good base the mountain. Bit late, but that's okay. That is very okay. Let's go siege the mid lane right now. You can tell when I'm like slightly stressed when my commentary gets all like flustered sounding. If that makes sense. Maybe it does. Oh, snippity snap. That Graves is being pressured right now. I don't know if it's going to be a successful pressure, but he's going for it. I just want to get like just like one auto off on the turret is all that I need. I don't know, I'm just, okay, they got the Graves. I'm going to keep this, we're going to keep the other lanes pushed, me and our good buddy Malzahar, because that means our top lanes should have a lot easier of a time doing what they want to do, unless they just die horribly, which is not exactly what I was hoping would happen. I would like to move. I would like to move so I can actually flash away. Probably should have just left them to die. That was actually a pretty poor choice. Oh well, oh well. Giant's Belt. Prepare for Warlock still. We're still going for it. If we want to sell Hunter's Potion, oh, Hunter's Potion's still valuable. And Malzahar actually barely able to get the inhibitor. So, good job on him. Actually, I'm going to alt-tab real quick. Okay, I don't have anything bad open, though. I should probably exit out of that web browser just in case that's causing a problem. It would make no sense if it was, but, you know, you never know. You never know how these things work. A lot of things make no sense at all, and that's just one of them. And, you know, extra good news, we may have all died horribly there, but... Wait, is it another Elder Dragon? It's another Elder? It's going to take quite a while for it to spawn, but it is indeed another Elder. Alright. Not... A couple more camps should give us enough for what we want. We need to bait. I don't know if we need to bait. We could potentially bait, but I don't know if we need to bait. So, aw, god dang it all. Oh well. That was at least a flash burn. I don't think Caitlyn had to burn anything, and my bad memories already failed me. Alright, I would very much like to get Warmogs here before we consider doing anything crazy, which I'm going to do my best to actually accomplish. And we're going to get rid of the reward here, and BRB Warmogs. So, team, please. Team. It's a very useful item that will help me a lot in the long run. Like 4,609 health is nothing to sneeze at. And again, my score may not be prestigious, but at the end of the day, I'm flipping Nautilus. You can't expect an amazing score from Nautilus. Alright, well, it looks like our team is indeed engaging, and thank God Caitlyn didn't get caught in that trap. Oh, how's this going for us? How is this going for us? I don't know. I'm doing my best to get all these fellas, and let's just go and maybe deal with this individual. And death charge you so you can't escape either. And oh no, we're going for it. We are definitely going for this guy. I don't think he's gonna be able to escape. I think we got this guy on lock. Oh, you can't. The range of the anchor. The range of the anchor was like, it would have worked if the anchor hit the wall, and it was like a flippin' inch short. I'm so mad. I am so mad. Oh, god dang it all. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Because I could have just smited him as soon as I showed up, and then I should have been able to auto him at that point, because if he stopped to use the Q, the animation alone would have halted him too quickly. But I think we're just gonna win here, so it doesn't actually matter. I just thought I should point it out. Anyways, yeah, that was Nautilus Jungle. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, if you have anything fantastic to say, I'll be sure to read it. And subscribe to the other one present on my heart. Apologize for the issues that were present in this game. I know I had to cut at one point. And in general, I didn't do amazingly, but at the end of the day, a good game is a good game. And yeah, there's the sound. Yep, good stuff.